You can unfold your arms. Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
So to say.
I'm sorry?
So to say.
I'm sorry, what?
So to say, yeah, a little bit.
So you're lucky that your attorney was able to negotiate for you and only get 1 year. For somebody who's been to prison, you're not stepping up to the plate and being a father they can look up to. It's probably best that you cut them loose so that perhaps they can have a good start in life without you in it and bringing nonsense. Move on.
This case is a masterclass in bad decisions, and Judge Boyd wastes no time pointing it out. A grown man, already familiar with prison life, stands in court acting like his attorney somehow let him down, even though she just pulled off a miracle and got him only 1 year behind bars. 1 year for someone with a record, for someone chasing strangers in his car like a creep out of a low-budget thriller. And this man has the nerve to sulk like a teenager grounded from Xbox. Judge Boyd is patient at first, asking the basics. Does he understand the charges? Is he satisfied with his attorney?
Did you understand you're charged with criminal mischief, $2,500 to $30,000? That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand? You can unfold your arms. Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
So to say.
I'm sorry?
So to say.
I'm sorry, what?
So to say, yeah, a little bit.
Okay, I don't understand the first. All right. Do you want a jury trial?
No.
Because we'll give you one.
No.
So again, so we're back to the questioner. Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? All right, the court will find that defendant has, I'm sorry, now are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, no.
All right, the court is finding there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty and the court is finding you guilty. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, is there anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, I would just like to make a brief record, if I may.
Yes.
I just want for the record to state for the court that I had discussed this case at length with my client. We met while he was out of custody and went over all of the police report, 911 call, videos, etc. I negotiated the plea to waive 2 previous convictions that he had when he had gone to TDC previously. And while I believe that I've done a great job, I did explain very clearly to him that if he was not satisfied with the plea bargain offers, that he certainly could go to trial. He has, as the court's seen, agreed that he wants to take advantage of that plea bargain offer, and I would ask the court to go ahead and follow that and allow him to go ahead and serve the 1 year state jail. But I want to make very clear, and it always concerns me when somebody insinuates that I didn't do my best or didn't do a good job, because you know how hard we work. I know how hard I work. And I just want to make clear that I did everything that I could for this young man standing here before you. And I am asking you to please go ahead and follow that.
All right. And so with his prior trips to prison, then is that something, because I don't have that before me, is that something that would have made this enhanceable?
Correct.
And
to
with
a second-degree felony.
2 to 20 years.
Correct.
Now, Mr. Ramirez, what I can tell you is I read the police report. And honestly, from reading that, there's so much that could have went wrong. So the fact that you all have agreed to 1 year is to your benefit.
Yes, no. I realize that.
Because more is deserved.
Instead of giving straight answers, he stumbles, mumbles, arms crossed, throwing out little jabs of disrespect. You can see the judge's eyebrow lift. She knows exactly what kind of energy she's dealing with. Then his attorney speaks. And let me tell you, this woman lays it out beautifully. She explains the work she did, meeting with him, breaking down the evidence, reviewing 911 calls, fighting tooth and nail to strip away enhancements that could have sent him away for decades. She saved him. But what does he do in return? He throws shade, acting like maybe she didn't really do enough. And that's when the courtroom tension spikes. Because Judge Boyd...
And what I can tell you, if the state would have offered 15 years and went forward on the enhancements, I would have said, yeah, 15 years, that's about right. So you're lucky that your attorney was able to negotiate for you and only get 1 year for somebody who's been to prison on an offense that could be enhanced to a second degree.
Yes, ma'am, I know. I'm blessed. I mean, she's a wonderful attorney.
Well, then why all this hesitation and this, I don't know, attitude about,
It just,
yeah, I think she's okay, or whatever you're saying?
I mean, no, it goes deeper than what it is. I'm saying, I mean, I have a 4A and a 12-year-old, and I've been going through emotional stuff personally, but I don't mean no disrespect to my attorney.
Well, the fact that you have a 4, 8, and 12-year-old and you're going to prison, and you've obviously been in and out of prison while you had those 4, 8, and 12-year-olds on the planet, that's your fault.
Yeah, I know that.
These are bad choices that you are making.
I really know that.
And so if you want to be in your children's life, that is not your attorney's fault. That's all on you
Yeah,
for not doing what you're supposed to do.
I'm
You're not stepping up to the plate and being a father they can look up to.
I know that.
And this whole thing, this whole police report where you're chasing somebody in a vehicle, guess what? When somebody doesn't want you anymore, they don't want you anymore. Relationship is over. Move on. And all of these relationships that people are in,
Somebody that he had, this
I
was
know.
a stranger.
I know, but all of these relationships that people are in with spouses, with girlfriends, with boyfriends, you have known your parents longer than you've known these people. These people come into your life for a year or 2 years, and you act like you can't live without them. So here's the thing. You have children on the planet. If you're not going to be a good father to them, if you're going to be in and out of the prison, it's probably best that you cut them loose so that perhaps they can have a good start in life without you in it and bringing nonsense. I'm going to follow your agreement. I'm going to sentence you to 1 year in the state jail facility, give you credit for any time served. And I was tempted not to give you any credit, which I could do for that.
Did check, Judge, and he has calendar days, 191 days. And I'm so sorry to derail you, but
No.
it does, I take it personally when somebody acts like I didn't do my best, and I just.
And the
wanted
court
to
is
do that.
aware of your work,
Thank you.
and the court appreciates your work.
I appreciate that.
And she also speaks Spanish. And Jason, I appreciate your work too. I don't want people to say I'm unfair.
I worked with Jason today, but I'll appreciate him later.
All right. It's there. I appreciate Jason Garahan. I appreciate Kathy Compton. I feel like Romper Room. I know I'm aging myself with Romper Room, where she would look through the mirror. And Michael Villarreal, I appreciate you as well. Thank you. And everyone else who's in the room. All right, Mr. Ramirez, I'm showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it, and did you sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you. Do better, okay?
Thank you.
Lloyd is listening carefully, and she's not about to let this man trash the one person standing between him and a 20-year sentence. She reminds him of the reality. With his history, prosecutors could have hammered him with enhancements, easily stretching this into a much longer stay. Instead, his lawyer negotiated it down to 1 year. She doesn't just remind him, she makes it crystal clear that he owes his attorney gratitude, not attitude. But of course, instead of being grateful, he starts whining about his kids, claiming he's going through emotional stuff. And here's where Judge Boyd drops the hammer. She looks him dead in the eye and tells him what no one else in his life has probably dared to say. If you wanted to be there for your kids, you wouldn't be sitting in a courtroom again, waiting.
State of Texas versus Mike Christopher Perez. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar with the state of Texas.
Defense.
Orlando Castañón for defense.
And are you Mike Perez?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you entered a plea of guilty in both of these cause numbers on December 16th. The court found there was sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court deferred finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. According to the plea bargain agreement, punishments be assessed at 10 years in the prison, and the state is opposing your applications in each cause numbers. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report, state?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
I have, Judge.
Are there any witnesses from either party?
I have one witness, Judge.
All right, defense, call your witness.
We call her.
Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Yes. All right, you can lower your hand. State your name for the record, please. Virginia Rodriguez. All right, defense.
Yes, Judge. Virginia, how are you acquainted with, how long have y'all been together?
11 years.
And do y'all have any children together?
Yes.
Okay. How old is he?
25.
How old are you?
30.
Okay. And y'all have 4 children together?
3.
3 children. Okay. What are their ages? Okay. Now, when the time of this 2 charges occurred, what was going on? Was he living with you at that time?
No.
Okay, what happened?
They separated. Job.
He lost his job. What was his work history like?
He was doing good. He was a chef at Paisanos on the Riverwalk.
Okay. Before he lost his job? Okay. Is he a good worker? When he's not under the influence of substances, what is he like?
He's a good dad. He's a good son.
Okay. In his home life, he also has, I guess, disabled parents. Is that right?
His mom's on dialysis. And when he was out, he was helping her.
Okay. Now you said he lost his job at the time this occurred, right? Was he abusing some substances?
I believe he was on pills.
You believe he was on pills? Or you're not sure exactly why? You know that something was different. Okay. Now you kicked him out of the house, is that right? And when you kicked him out of the house, what happened?
He was doing his own thing.
All right, I'm sorry, you're gonna need to speak up loudly so the court reporter can hear.
He was doing his own thing.
Okay. When you say he was doing his own thing, did he kind of spiral downhill?
Yeah.
Describe that to me.
No,
And so when you found out that this happened, how did you react?
I was in shock because it's not out of his character.
It's out of his character to do that. Okay. You were surprised?
Yes.
Did you expect him to do something like that?
No.
Okay. Has he ever been to the penitentiary before?
No.
If he were to be granted probation, you think he would be successful in completing that?
Yes.
Why is it? We had responsibilities before this, right?
Yes.
What's going to be different?
As a newborn child, his mom has not, her health is not as good as it was with before.
Do you believe that this is an eye opener?
Yes.
Do you believe that he would benefit from some type of substance abuse treatment?
Yes. He will.
Is he motivated to do that?
Yes.
How do you
The
know?
conversations we've had.
So he's motivated for health. Okay. Now, again, if he were to be released on probation, he would not be living with you.
No.
He would be living with you.
His parents.
Okay. And his parents are his mother and his stepfather, correct?
Correct.
And they're both ailing.
Yes.
And the father has Lou Gehrig's disease. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So he would be providing for both of them. Do you live nearby?
I do.
And so would you be able to offer him support?
Yes.
Make sure he's on task?
Yes.
We'll pass the witness check.
State?
No question, sir.
All right, I have a question. Are you the same person who's the complainant in the assault family violence case or no?
I'm
It's the
not.
complainant in that case.
I'm not aware. That was a case, I believe it was dismissed.
No, I'm talking about the one, what I'm looking at on his history. I'm talking about the one where he received probation for 2016. Were you with him in 2016?
You can speak.
Yes.
Are you the person who was the complainant in this assault bodily injury merit case? And then in 2020, there's a violation of bond and protective order. I show that it was dismissed, convicted of other. Was that related to you as well?
I think so.
For another prison sentence. You're not stepping up. You're not being a father. You're making bad choices over and over. And now those kids are left with nothing but excuses. And then comes the gut punch. Judge Boyd says maybe those children would be better off if he cut them loose, because at least then they'd have a chance at a good start without him dragging them down. You could feel the weight of those words in the room. Brutal, yes. Necessary? Absolutely. And just when you think it couldn't get any harsher, she points to the police report, where this man literally chased down a stranger in his car. She tells him flat out, when someone doesn't want you, they don't want you. Move on. Stop wrecking your life over short-term relationships and start thinking about your children. The ones who will actually be there long after those flings fade. Judge Boyd isn't just sentencing here. She's giving this man the reality check of a lifetime.
All right. Any other questions?
No, Judge.
Anything else?
The only other thing is there was an assault family second offense that was back in 2020. Where was that you? Were you the complainant?
Yes.
No further questions on the stand.
All right. Thank you. Any other witnesses from either side?
No, Judge.
All right, Mr. Perez, you can step in this time. All right, the court will hear argument.
Judge, both of these cases are very serious. It's 2 aggravated robberies that occurred, I believe, on the same day, pretty much back to back. To put both victims and hell for their life affected both of them greatly. According to the PSI, both of them have explained that they experience anxiety now, that it's how they are at work, and it's an experience that they've never had before. We understand that there may be substance abuse issues here, but at the same time, the defendant, through his actions, put several members of the community in jeopardy. And we believe that PDP would be appropriate here.
All right, defense.
Yes, Judge. So we're asking that he be placed on deferred adjudication. He would be subject to the full range of punishment, 5 to 99. He's not been in the penitentiary before. I believe this is an eye opener. I believe that also substance abuse treatment would be appropriate, and that would continue his incarceration, which he has been in custody since this offense. At the time that this offense was committed, he was under the influence of Xanax and had been consuming alcohol. I believe that this opportunity would be good for society, and that it would allow him to show the court and the world that he's able to be a good, productive member of society. And if not, on the first violation, Judge, you would have the ability to sentence him to the full range of punishment.
All right. Mr. Pettis, is there anything you wish to say? All right. The court will deny your application in each cause number. The court will find you guilty in each cause number. In each cause number, the court will sentence you to 10 years in the prison. There's affirmative finding of deadly weapon in each cause number. The court will give you credit for any time served. Each case is to run concurrently, and the court will take in consideration 2022 CR 7825. Did you review with your attorney the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal in each of these cause numbers, and did you sign it? Because this is plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Mr. Pettis, I did listen to everything that was presented to me, and I understand the issues with your parents, but sometimes, our actions are our actions and there are consequences for it. So I hope everything works out with your father. I hope everything works out with your mother. This is not the end of your life. Hopefully, when you go to prison, you will internalize, learn things, take care of any issues that you may have. And when you are released from prison, if you need rehab, there are plenty of rehab places that are free. Get into some sober support meetings and do the right thing. Okay. All right. Thank you. Good luck to you. I'm sorry, Mr. Pettis. They want to do a victim impact statement.
By now, the courtroom isn't tense. It's silent. Everyone's just letting Judge Boyd unload years of truth this man clearly never wanted to hear. She tells him straight, he's not in this mess because of his attorney or the court or some grand conspiracy. He's in this mess because of him. Because he can't let go, can't move on, can't stop dragging his baggage into every corner of his life. His lawyer, still calm, still professional, tries to step in. She reminds the court once again of the work she put in, the hours, the negotiations, the risks she took to keep him from spending most of his life in prison. It's like she's pleading with him one last time to understand the gift he's been handed. 1 year, that's it. Do your time, come out, and maybe, just maybe, put your kids first for once. But Judge Boyd isn't finished. She leans in, almost like a parent scolding a child, and tells him this is his wake-up call. This is his chance to either learn and rebuild or keep sliding down until there's nothing left to rebuild. The look on her face says it all. She doesn't want to see him again. She's tired of men like him wasting the court's time, wasting their children's futures, and wasting their own lives. And then comes the final blow, sentencing. 1 year in state jail, the exact deal his lawyer fought to secure. It's official, it's on the record, and there's no walking it back. You can almost see it wash over him, the realization that all the whining, the sulking, the finger-pointing got him nowhere. Judge Boyd's word is final, and his fate is sealed. But the docket isn't done, not by a long shot. Because the very next case hits even harder. Another defendant, another life derailed by crime, but this time it's aggravated robbery. And when the judge starts reading the testimony, including details from his partner, a woman who endured his abuse while standing by his side, the entire room shifts again. It's not just about bad choices anymore. It's about violence, manipulation, and the kind of cycles that ruin whole families. Judge Boyd, still as steady as ever, makes it clear the court isn't blind to the pain victims carry. She calls it out for what it is, abuse, trauma, the scars people can't see. And in this moment, you can tell she's not just speaking to the defendant. She's speaking to every person in that courtroom who thinks these choices don't matter. Because they do. And once again, Judge Boyd proves she's not afraid to say the words no one else will.